Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. To get a hold of me, simply call the office at 303-684-3404. Now, the truck we're going to take a look at today, we have received a credit application, and the finance department is kind of putting the finishing touches on that. However, the truck that's coming next from the conversion company is black and looks a lot like this. So we're going to give you a representation of basically what's on the way. This is a 2022 Freightliner M2-106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. So as we admire it from the side view, I didn't want to discuss warranties, but because that is a commonly asked question that I get, is what are the warranties that come with the new ones? It comes with 2 years unlimited miles on the powertrain. In addition to that, 5 years unlimited miles on the transmission. Furthermore, 3 years, 36,000 miles on the conversion. So that's kind of the warranties that come with it. One thing to notice from the side view is the lighting running along the bottom and in the middle. There's a substantial amount of lighting, so at nighttime this truck really lights itself up. Underneath here is the fuel and depth tank. It comes with 50-gallon tanks on each side. Now, as the truck's sitting in rest as it is now, that fuel is going to balance itself out. However, when you go to fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. In addition, a 6-gallon depth tank, and recent data is showing about 350 to 400 miles per 1 gallon of depth. Now, as we step in front and take a look at it, and we're going to work from the ground up. As you can see, the bumper is broken into 3 parts. The reason being, if we are in an accident and bash this up here, we can simply replace that section without having to do the entire bumper. 2 tow hooks. As we come on up and take a look at the grill, we see additional air intake here and here. As we progress on up, the hood is made of compressed fiberglass, so that makes it extremely tough and durable. An example of that is we had a hailstorm come through, demolish the pickups, but you really couldn't tell anything was done to the Freightliners. As we continue on up, we find a rather large windshield, 2,500 square inches of glass. So that, coupled with the fact that the Freightliner is substantially taller than the pickup, makes visibility simply outstanding. This truck is stock number 5N220397. As we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Now, as you notice, things are kind of color coordinated under here. So where we see red, we're basically going to leave that for the Freightliner mechanics to look at. However, where you see yellow, like here and directly across, those are things that you and I can check on a pre-trip inspection. A couple of other things to take note of under here. This is the fuel water separator. And if we accidentally leave lights on, things of that nature, and need to jump start the truck, we can do that right there. As opposed to tearing in underneath and getting into the batteries, we can jump start that vehicle right there. As we take a look at the tires, those are Michelin 255 ADR 22.5. One unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion, it does come with this additional drum located there. Those are tire balancers. So those have BBs and a little bit of hydraulic oil in them. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. So that makes things safer since everything is balanced, a more comfortable drive, and finally, that will extend tire life up to 40%. Underneath here is the block heater. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both driver and passenger seats are air. You can adjust that right here. They're heated as well. And finally, you can adjust the air for the lumbar system right here, which will allow air in and out of the back of the seat. The Summit Hauler conversion does come with the softest leather and the most comfortable seats on the market today. A couple other things to take note of. This pedal right here is to adjust the steering wheel when sitting in the driver's seat. As you can see, you start the truck from the ground. So you turn that key about halfway, let those gauges go all the way over and reset, and then start the truck. As we continue on and take a look at the back seat, this back seat does make down into a bed simply by pushing a button. And we can take it right back up again. Now let's focus on the bed of the truck. As you can see, it comes with two storage components. As we take a look inside, we can see it's diamond plated. And just off to the right, we find a hookup for an air hose. Now the bed is made out of aluminum, so that isn't steel. And the big advantage to that is as the truck ages, it's going to look very similar to what it does today. Now let's start at the top and work our way back. Right up in the middle is the backup camera. As we come on down, we can see that it is already pre-drilled with two holes here and right across. And the reason for that is you can purchase additional storage for the truck. Basically a compartment that runs right down here. So that's already pre-drilled and ready to go. As we come on back, you can see a trough was put in. I've seen several trade-ins where this is solid back here that come really beat up. So by installing a trough, makes hooking up your trailer that much easier. As we continue back and down, the backup camera uses the Voyager system. So you can hook up to two more cameras up to it. For example, if you wanted cameras underneath the mirrors, I've seen guys put cameras in the trailers. You can hook those up right here. And finally, as we go down, we can see the hitch for a bumper pull trailer right there. As we come on around and take a look from this side, another commonly asked question is, what is financing like on this type of truck? The most common bank that we use will actually allow us to go 240 months. In addition to that, they generally require about 15% down. So that's just an answer to a question that I get a lot. Basically, this side matches the other with the two storage components. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, as stated, this side is air as well. Underneath here gives us access to the cab air filters. As we take a look from the ground, the biggest thing to notice is just how much room and space is available inside the truck. You can see a substantial amount of clearance. So that much room, coupled with the most comfortable seats out there, really makes this a long 12-hour trip feel like just a run up the road. Now let's crawl on in and take a closer look. And we're going to work from left to right. Right up here is the backup camera. I really like where that's installed. So when you're in your travels or backing up, you simply have to glance up and you can see the backup camera. As we come on over, this is the fan that pushes air into the back of the cab. So red for heat or blue for cool. This is the engine brake right here. So once that is on, that is a huge safety advantage again, because if we're towing a large amount and we're coming down a sharp decline, that is a true engine brake. So that's going to slow everything down, which makes things safer for you, your family, and the other drivers on the road as well. The transmission is automatic. Right now, we're in neutral with the air on. So when you go to drive your truck, all you got to do is push the air in, R for reverse, D for drive, and you're on your way. Comes with an ARC trailer brake located right there. In addition to that, it comes with a light test. So you can press that button and all the lights on the outside will light up. So you would use that in a pre-trip inspection to make sure everything is working correctly before you start your travels. This is the dump valve located here. That basically takes all the air out of the bed of the truck. You would use that when you go to hook up your trailer. Let all the air out, use your backup camera. Really makes hooking up your trailer very easy. It is already pre-lined with air for a trailer. It comes with the glad hands as well. So if your trailer does require air, you're already ready to go. Climate control located here. A couple of cup holders here. Now as we take a look at the console, it really allows a lot of room for you to put your items. Again, we're just putting the final financing touches on this truck, but if you would like the next one that looks just like it, please feel free to give me a call. My cell phone number is 970-370-4067, the work extension 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.